Today I saw Disney Pixar's Hoppers, and this was an early access screening, folks. So you're in for a treat here with an early review, and as was I with the movie, because this movie was damn good. This was a excellent baby movie, I'll say. As I said, this was Disney Pixar. Pixar movies have not been great as of late. Going back the last decade, yeah, let's just take it since 2020, because they had Toy Story 4, 2019. Anyway, 2020. Onward and Soul. I like Onward. I love Soul. I mean, tough time with the pandemic, so neither of them could make any money. And Soul, I think, is a great movie, but how appealing to children is a movie about a dead jazz musician? I don't think at all. Wikipedia dark mode is kind of interesting. Then Luca didn't see it. Turning Red, never really heard of it. Lightyear, saw it, sucked ass. Elemental looked like ass. Made some money, I believe. Inside Out 2, saw it, ass. Elio, again, I don't really know anything about it. And then this year, Hoppers. So this movie was a fun, interesting, original idea for my money, the first time in 8 years. Going back to Coco, this is the best Pixar movie since Coco. Because, I don't know, it's like I said, it's fun, it's interesting, it's new. It feels like something that hasn't been done before, at least by Pixar. They clearly lean into the Avatar comparisons. I'm not going to say this is some cutting-edge original movie, but, I mean, this is a fun, original, animated movie. This, like I said, it was an early access screening, so it was jam-packed with kids, and kids are just so funny. Kids are like the funniest people in the world. I think any kid is funnier than the funniest adult, pretty much. Or the average kid is pretty much funnier than any adult, just because they'll say whatever the hell they're thinking. And they'll ask questions, the dumbest questions at any time. Like, every time, like, a scene happens, like, a plot point comes up, you hear a kid ask their parent, like, what's that? Like, what does this mean? Like, they think they have, like, a screenwriting credit. It's just so funny. And during the trailers, after everyone asking, like, is it starting? Like, 4 different kids you hear after every single trailer. I think it's starting. And, like, there was one point during the climax, like, the scene cuts to black, like, after, like, they've saved the day. Spoiler alert, the protagonists do prevail in this Pixar movie. But, like, it cuts to black, and you hear one kid, like, it's over? And then, like, his buddy, like, these kids are probably, like, 6 years old. His buddy's like, no, I don't think so. It's probably, like, 20 minutes. Or there's, like, 20 minutes. I don't know what he said. But it was very funny. Just the way they talk is so funny. They're so confident. Kids are funny. And there was a baby in front of me. There was, I don't want to say newborn, but there's probably like a 4-month-old baby. I'm not going to pretend I'm good at guessing baby ages. It'd be weird if I was. But the baby was very well behaved. The baby whined 2 or 3 times, like, for a couple seconds. Maybe 10 seconds at the longest. But for the most part, there was no crying. There was no, like, baby talking. There was no, they didn't have to leave the theater at all. Actually, they had to leave the theater once, I'm sure, for a diaper change. But the baby was quiet. I mentioned that because the dad was not. The dad was playing games on his phone for probably a good 10 minutes. And that drives me nuts. You're there. I'm sure you don't want to be at the Pixar movie on a Saturday, but you're there. You're killing time with your kids. You can't just be, you're at the theater. You're setting an example for your sons. You can't be on your phone during a movie. Have some goddamn respect. If you're checking the time, sure. If you're checking a text and replying to a text, which you did more than a few, fine by me. That doesn't drive me insane when someone's checking their phone once or twice, a check during a movie. But to take out your phone, flip it sideways, hold your phone horizontally, as a grown man no less, with your son no less, in a movie theater, how do you have any respect for yourself, let alone anyone else in the theater? When that screen goes to black and you see your reflection, how do you have any respect for yourself playing games in a movie theater during the movie? It makes me sick, as you can tell. It's just gross. It's bad behavior, and the kid is doomed with a father figure like that. All 3 of these kids are. Anyway, the movie itself was awesome. The movie was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was fun. Like I said, it was original. Like, I don't know why I'm hesitant to say it's original, just because, like, they clearly leaned into how it was like Avatar. Like, the first trailer, they're like, it's nothing like Avatar. Like, believe it or not, as a bit, folks. Because, like I said, did I say what the movie was about yet? The movie's about a teenage girl who switches bodies with a beaver to save the wildlife community, infiltrates the community in order to save the community. which, I mean, as you can tell, Avatar. Why am I lost? But the movie is so much fun. It's fresh. It's like action packed. I saw that the director, Daniel Chang, who I believe this was his directional debut, maybe his second movie, but he said that there was Mission Impossible inspiration, or he was inspired by Mission Impossible for some scenes, like the action sequences. And I mean, I don't want to say that it's like this high level action movie, but you can definitely kind of tell, like it's a really like the action sequences, like the climax, like all the it's cool. Like she's like a spy pretty much, and it's fun. The movie itself is so fun. This is his first movie. This is his first directional effort as a in the film industry. Good for him, Daniel Chang, and it was written by Jesse Andrews, who I believe wrote Luca. Great work by the team. I mean, they should try to keep these guys and let them do whatever they want for the next one. Back to the movie. The movie itself is so much fun. It's, like I said, the action sequences are great. It's funny. It's not like, I mean, it's a baby movie, so it's plenty stupid at times, but it has plenty of heart. The beaver, like her relationship with like one of the beavers is like, I guess, the backbone of the movie. Like the whole, like the sad, I don't know, her relationship with the grandmother, whatever. But the part with the other beaver, who was voiced, that's like the one voice I couldn't place. Was it Galifianakis? No, it wasn't. Was it Bobby Moynihan? Wow, good for him. I think I'm great at getting voice actors. It's not important, but I think that's half the fun of seeing an animated movie. I think I'm great at pointing out like who's voicing who. But I couldn't get that one. I say that, but I couldn't get Bobby Moynihan. It sounded a bit like Galifianakis. I'll let you be the judge when you go see it. Yeah, that relationship, her and the beaver, that was great. This movie has plenty of heart. It makes you cry. Did I cry? That's not something I'll comment on at this time, but there was plenty of tear-jerking scenes throughout the third act. What else we got here? And yeah, it's just a good, fun, original movie. Like I feel like I've said that 4 different times, but for a baby animated movie, that's kind of, is it hard to come by now? Like, what are the last great animated movies? I love Soul, but going back to the Disney movies, they all stink in my mind. Let's just go to, I guess, like, best Zootopia 2, I don't think was great. I thought Blue, I guess I'll say. Highest Mario, I think, is no good. There's just a lot of slop for kids. All these kids' movies are very low level. They don't have to put a lot of effort into it, especially the story. Like all the high budget stuff, the big budget franchise stuff. I'm not saying there's not great animation work being done. I'm sure there is for kids. I have no idea if there is. But I feel like, especially all these movies that I go see, they're very bad. They're very poor quality. Like, they suck to sit through. As an adult, I know they're not for me. But I should be able to enjoy these. If you're going to the Pixar filmography, if you're going to the Pixar movie lineup, the film library, that's just what the Wikipedia section is called. We spend a lot of time on Wikipedia here, folks. But I mean, Toy Story, Bugs Life, Monsters, Inc., Nemo, Incredibles, Ratatouille, Up. These are movies that you can go see, I can go see, and they're great. All the Disney movies of old. I watched The Lion King the other day. It's incredible. Tarzan. I'm looking around. I don't have any other Disney movies in my room on DVD. Mr. Fox. Is that a Disney movie? Anyway, Shrek. That's not Disney, I know that. There's plenty of old animated movies that are great, not just for kids, but recently they're all slop, if you ask me. They're almost all slop, I should say. But this movie is not. This is a good, fun movie that I'm not sure there's many babies watching, but even if you're not a baby, I think that it's worth going out to see. I think this is exactly what you want from a Pixar movie. And I don't really know what else there is to say. It played well. It played hot in the crowd. The kids loved it. They were gasping. There was plenty of sniffles. Were they coming from me? Again, who knows? There was tissues. There was laughing. There was gasping. There was, like I said, there was plenty of comments from the crowd, from the peanut gallery throughout the movie. And it was just a good time at the movies. That's what this movie is. It feels like the Pixar of old. It does. It feels like the Pixar from 10 years ago. Like, it's just like, oh man, you leave the theater like, you know what? Maybe we do got to take care of Mother Nature. Maybe the beaver and the friendly squirrel is my pal, are my allies, and the friendly lizard and the bear. It's just fun. It's very funny. I think I'm just trying to vamp here to kill time. Let's go through the voice cast. No, I mean, John Hamm. I always like John Hamm, but can you do a little more? I didn't know Meryl Streep was there, but I claim to be good at it. I mean, Franco was obvious. I'm not even gonna. This is just pissing me off. But there's really no one else I recognize. Franco was the only one I really knew. And obviously John Hamm. But I kind of bricked the rest of it. Who was the other scientist? I think he was from BoJack. And it was driving me nuts. I can't find him. So embarrassing. Connor. Sam Richardson. What do I know him from? I definitely don't know him from Ted Lasso, I can proudly say. Is he not even from BoJack? Yeah, he is. Dr. Champ! Ah, that's embarrassing. We'll end on that. Go see Hoppers, folks, in theaters now. I hope it's a hit. Not that it really matters, but yeah, good movie, good times. Like and subscribe.